The land-grabbing saga in the FCT by Wike is taking a new dimension. This woman, as you can see, is seriously crying, lamenting how the Minister of FCT grabbed her land without any consultation, without any consideration, and according to her, she has the full documents to the ownership of this land. It is quite sad. It is quite sad. Listen to what the woman has to say.
Foremost Niger Delta activist and member of Olu-Warri Council, Chief Rita Lori Ogbebor, has accused the Federal Capital Territory, FCTA, of revoking her land and reallocating same to a company with links to the minister's crony. According to Chief Ogbebor, the land located in Life Camp was acquired after construction work was completed in the early days of Abuja development. Joining us now on the morning show is foremost Niger Delta activist and member of Olu-Warri Council, Chief Rita Lori Ogbebor. Good morning, madam, and welcome to the morning show.
Thank you very much. I don't know, I have no monitor before me to know whether Dr. Abati is there.
He is.
I only know that this period you have, God bless you. I hope Rufai is there.
Bless you, ma'am.
And Ayo is there.
Bless
Yes,
you,
we're here, ma'am.
We're all here.
And God bless you. I am taking this seat this morning because I am a sad Nigerian. A sad Nigerian. And I've come to say a few things about a soldier I know. A soldier who shared the same principles with me. A soldier who believed in this country. A soldier who fought to keep this country one. And that is my husband, Chief Colonel Paul Osa Ogbebor. I met him at the war front during the Biafran crisis. I was a young journalist working with NTA, Nigerian Television Service. He was surprised to see me at the war front. As a journalist, you want to know the meaning of this war and how they are fighting it. That is what brought me to the war front. I met him. Not too long, he and his colleagues, they lost the war at the Onitsha River. He was taken dead. His body was floating like other bodies. They were taken to the morgue. But luckily for him, it was in Benin. They found his body among the dead. He was still shaking. Huh? The people were surprised. They took him out. The rest is history, but he was alive. He fought. He continued in his sickbed, giving his best. I saw him. When it was time, he went back to work. And if you're a journalist, there are people you talk to. How is it going? What about our country? This is what made a young girl in my time at that time to talk to such a person. It was from him I knew that soldiers are not zombies. They are intellectuals. They are brave men. Like he always said to me, the difference between me and between a soldier and you is that there's a gun, you will run the other way. I will run towards where the problem is. And we laughed. This is the man I know. But like I said, when he's a quick writer, he writes, he takes notes. And when it happened, there was a coup. People suspected that because he's a writer, because he takes notes and says his mind, he must be part of that coup that took Moritola away. But Moritola was his godfather. It pained him when they accused him. They investigated him. He was free.
Madam.
But they knew he was, yes.
Madam.
So
Madam. If I
yes,
may
please.
interject.
Yes.
In introduction, we talked about what Wike did to you in Abuja, putting a quick notice on your property.
He came to,
can we just talk about that and what you want President Tinubu to do for you? Because Wike is very adamant, he being a lawyer, in saying that he's following the law. Now, as he followed the law in the case that affects you, and as a prominent Nigerian, as a prominent Nigerian, what do you want?
We followed the law. What I want is first Nigerians to know that people should be paid. Nigerians should be paid and respected for what the contribution they've given to this country. Not about the money and position. My husband went to Abuja as a soldier. He worked. He never went there to collect or grab land. My husband is not a land grabber. He went to work. Today, the sewage in Abuja is done by my husband. The other, he gave people hope to come to Abuja. He never collected any land. All companies, Nigerian companies, white companies, in 42 years ago, were given land as for their job. Piece of land they were given. And so my husband was given like any other person. As Polosa is a company that brought Italians, Lebanese, and they are there till today. Now, like the Abuja that is growing up, there was no system. They were all given temporary land certificates. These lands, then later they were told to revalidate. They revalidated this. They revalidated the lands. And after revalidating the land, next time they were now told, all right, you are now free to apply permanently for these lands. Came the COVID. My dear husband, who worked, the sewage system in Abuja is done by my husband. All the sewage system. My dear husband died during the COVID. He was gone. He has children. I am not part of that business, but he had children. They were all over the world. They came together to Abuja to assess what I has done. They tried to put things together. And during this period, the system, there is no system in Abuja, no structure. Different governors were coming and going with different policies, different culture, different policies. Now, the man I singled out is Mohammed Musa. This period, he now said people should come and pay. People should not pay and regularize their process. And the process was regular. They were trying to regularize and said everybody should pay. I have the documents with me here. The children went and paid 10 million to regularize, to start regularization. During the period of regularization, they went back to them and said, we paid 10 million. Okay, give us receipt. They said, the system, we are not ready yet. Which we understood. The structural system, the system itself was not in position. So, El-Rufai came. The same problem. And then, finally, they said, that area, the houses there were not in the system. So they had to survey. The children paid for the survey. It is here. They paid for the survey and it was paid. And they paid for the system and continue to ask, when are we going to pay? And where is our receipt? Finally, they gave them receipts for the 10 million paid. Now, what do we do next? The next thing is all the time they say, oh, the file is with the minister. The file is with the minister. The file is with the minister. Then Wike came. Wike, the next thing, on the 22nd of November, Wike said a quit notice. The children were surprised. And as a journalist, I could not imagine it. Then the next, insisting, Wike sent another notice. I think this was on the 9th of November. That they should quit. That they are now staying and illegal, they are not staying in there illegally. The first time they said the houses were dilapidated. If the houses were dilapidated, you go there today, there are Lebanese there, there are Italians there. All those who work on the sewage, they are all still there.
Madam.
The ordinary workers are there.
Madam.
Yes,
Madam,
yes.
I asked you.
Yes.
Yeah, we understand the background. But what do you want? What are your prayers?
Yes.
When anybody goes to court, anywhere, you will state specifically, this is what I want. What do you want?
Yes. Yes. What I want is that my husband's legacy, his company should be left. We are prepared to pay this money, whatever it is they say we should pay. The children will put themselves together and pay right now as I'm talking, because it will be a waste of Paul Ogbebor's life. He didn't bring any money home. The only thing he has is this camp that bears his name. He has no money. And the other thing that hurts me is that Wike sent this money, after withdrawing, he sent it to his own company that is manned and run by Chindai.
Do you have proof for that?
I got this.
Do you have proof for that, ma?
Yes, please.
Where's your proof?
I have the proof. I am a journalist.
Where's your
proof?
proof?
I tell you,
where's your
if
proof,
you find
ma?
me wanting, put me into prison.
No, I want your proof.
Put me into prison.
No, I just want your proof that Wike now channeled it to his own company. I just want your proof. Where's your proof?
As a true Nigerian who has labored for this country and given my contribution, I swear with my blood.
Okay, you swear with your blood.
I swear with
your
my
proof.
blood. Chinda. Yes.
But we want a real proof.
And this is what is making me angry.
Ma, swearing with your blood will not cut it in court. Swearing with your blood is not a tenable proof in court. We want a tenable proof that Wike owns that company that you're attacking to him.
I went to CAC, and I have the record with me.
And Wike's name is
now,
there.
and I can give you now.
Okay, can you put it, please just put it up, and Wike's name is there.
Chinda.
Because Chinda is there, it doesn't mean Wike's name is there. It doesn't mean Wike's name is there. If you see Chinda, did you see Wike's name as part of the directors in the company? If you saw Chinda there, it doesn't mean Wike's name is there. So you can't say it's Wike. I just want to clarify because we're on the air.
Chinda, yes, we're on the air. Chinda is a man, a three-time rep member.
Rep member, I get
Three
you.
times.
I get you, ma. But
how can you look at the? You can say.
Hang on, ma. I get you. They might have political affiliation, but as long as Wike's name is not there, you cannot say it's a company that he owns. He's not a part of the director on the CAC document. It is Chinda that you saw. There's a Chinda you will hold. We're just saying this because of clarity on air.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask my question. So I appreciate what you've said, and we can see the pain just visibly on your face and in your voice, and we can hear it in your voice. But I want to ask you a question. Is it just your land, the camp, your camp, that is has been issued for demolition? Or, like the report says, that the FCTA had actually issued a demolition notice to you based on the fact that the buildings in that camp were dilapidated and also you can't inhabit them. Is this true, or do you think you were just targeted? Yes, ma'am.
Ayo, look, go to that camp. There are Italians. All of them are white. Most of them are white. Do you think white people will stay in a dilapidated area? This is puzzling. You want to this is all I'm asking today. I'm asking all Nigerians to Pro-Wike. Enough is enough in this country. This is our country. I work here. I worked in this country. For God's own sake, it should be probed. All land should be probed. It's grabbing land that I say so. Because I'm a Nigerian. He is a Nigerian. Why should he grab lands from people who labored for it? Where was he when Abuja was a forest? Why? What? And I challenge Mr. President, whose name is being used and polluted, that he must probe Wike. Enough is enough.
Has this matter
We worked here. This is our capital.
All right, madam. Have you approached the court on this matter? Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm sure you'd have pursued your legal options. Have you approached the court, and what's the standing currently?
I've asked the lawyers to take over and to look into all the matters. But as I said, I am a journalist and I've done my investigation journalism. The land grabbing in Abuja is not going to help this country. Enough is enough. And you shouldn't forget, I'm a chief from the Niger Delta. Our money is being used here. Look at our home. We are dilapidated. If you want to talk about this dilapidation, go to the Niger Delta. Go to my grandmother's house. Go to my grandfather's house, where the oil has been pumped. That is where you should go to. That is where you should help Nigerians if you want to. Not money brought to Abuja and is sunk here and is being taken over by big men of the country.
Okay, madam.
And Chinda, I am going to investigate myself. He has this company, which is in CAC, and it has his name. I have it with me. Myself, it will be a one-to-one battle.
Well, madam.
You can't do this to Nigerians.
Madam,
enough is enough.
Madam, okay. I
Yes.
mean, nobody is above the law in Nigeria. That's the principle. But as a very prominent politician and, representative of major stakeholders in Nigeria, have you made some other backroom efforts to address this problem? Like reaching out to President Tinubu, for example, or some other principal officers of the government to say, look, this is my husband's legacy. And given my contributions to the making of Nigeria, I do not think that I do not think I've violated or my husband has violated any law. And I think that the problem is Wike's approach. Have you made any such overshots before coming onto television?
There are people making or trying to. I even went to the house. The children, it is their business. It's not me. I am Rita Lori. I own my institution, away from my husband. They went to see their rep yesterday. But me, Dr. Abati, I'm a proud Nigerian. I worked for this country. I'm not a noisemaker. I don't have to bow to anybody. Nobody has a right to just go to anywhere because you're in position, revoke and give it to somebody else. I have all the papers here. And I swear by my God, these are very sad moments for Nigerians and for me, because I believe in my country. I have nowhere to go. I believe in my country. I don't have to beg anybody to survive. All I have to do is to keep to the laws of my country and work for the good of my country. I've provided jobs for my country. I do my best. I don't have to beg Dr. Batty. Not this way. I'm not begging anybody. I'm sorry.
Okay, I can see your countenance. So sorry
Not
about
begging.
your... So sorry about your ordeal.
Beg anybody.
I mean, so sorry about... I understand there's a video. We'll call for the video, but I also... Okay, you can call for the video of people that are living there, but Ma, just take it easy. Please, just take it easy. And we'll see through that video and we'll come back.
It's not done. It's not.
Like
We have families,
nobody.
we have children, you know. It's not done like that.
And all the houses in this camp, one house is vacant. All is full. All is full. So he will come and kick out 24 hours.
You can look behind. This is the community that lives here. I don't use the word people, community. Most of them, if not all, have not slept because of the notice served, 24-hour demolition notice. They've not slept. They have been communicating back and forth with people they also know in Nigeria, not just to save their home, but to save their community. They are here. Look at everybody here. Everybody. They've been here. Whatever has been put out there, this is not an empty plot of land. Nobody here is a squatter. This is a community. This property has been in existence since 1981. And we've been given documents 1984. 1984. So if you are asking us to pay a penalty, tell us that. But don't just come overnight and tell us to leave. We're Nigerians.
Even if you are not Nigerians, you are foreigners.
Yes, we've contributed our quota.
You still have rights. You still have the rights.
We have rights.
Even though you are not a Nigerian.
So we've seen through that video. I mean, very sad one there. So sorry. The way forward probably for you will be, apart from all of this, to also call on the legal team. You know, but I want you. You said you don't go out to beg anybody, but I want you to speak to President Tinubu as we speak. You know, talk to him from your heart. I mean, you started by narrating the story of your very lovely husband, Richard B. Sterling. I can see, you know, the emotions in your eyes, and sorry about what you're going through, you know, but I want you just to talk, get a chance to talk to President Tinubu. Now, you never know, he might be watching this, and just pour out your mind to him on this as much as you can.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll try. I will try.
Go ahead. He's listening. He's probably listening, or people around him are listening. Just speak from your hearts to him and tell him your prayers, what you want.
What I want, number one, when I go to court, I want the courts to be left alone, to investigate and see whether Paul Ogbebor is a criminal, is a land grabber, or he has given his best to this country. As a soldier, and I'm in a bad shape now. I'm sorry.
Well, madam, well, we understand.
In a world of...
we understand your plight.
I am sorry. I want the court to be left alone. Let the court take the decisions. But I don't want to doubt the courts. Because this is what I'm living for. The courts, Nigeria. I don't want to doubt the courts. I want the courts to look at this matter the way they should. Legally, truly, punishingly, they should look at it. Because I have Paul Ogbebor has over 10 men. 10 men. Who do we tell them? They saw their father. Their father gave them good example. What are they going to now say? They have a country. They have Nigeria. They can run to. Wow. He has grandchildren.
Madam.
What do we tell them?
Madam, we understand your concern, and I'm sure that many women in Nigeria and elsewhere in your condition will identify with you, fighting for your husband's legacy and also for your children's inheritance, and then standing up to say that Nigeria should treat people fairly, whether in the Federal Capital Territory or elsewhere. We'd like to thank you for joining us on the...
It is time the Minister of FCT is called to order by the President. I don't know why he's finding it difficult to call Wike to order. Many are lamenting the manner of his high-handedness. Look, we know that he's working FCT, but should we now overlook the wickedness, the evil he's meting on Nigerians because he's working? It is work not supposed to be in favor of Nigerians. It is work not supposed to ameliorate or tune down the suffering of the Nigerian people. Is his job meant to inflict pains and more hardship on Nigerians? This is quite sad. This is quite sad.